contracts and no initial fees. Bees, spiders, scorpions, outside or inside. We've seen it and we'll take care of it. Arid Pest Control. For extreme reliability and extreme peace of mind, call today, 727-8343.
I went to the doctor and was told I had stage 3 cancer and I would most likely never carry another baby. Because of this breakthrough trial funded by Stand Up to Cancer, I was able to welcome a beautiful baby girl, help push cancer research further at standuptocancer.org/cures.
This season, protect yourself and all the things you care about. Get the COVID-19 vaccine and get on with life.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo and here is what's happening. A high-speed rollover crash Tuesday evening claimed the lives of 2 men from Tacoma, California. And News 25 has the story.
A high-speed rollover crash occurred on Tuesday evening, July 29th, that claimed the life of 2 men in Tacoma, California, according to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. The single-vehicle collision occurred around 5:41 p.m. on July 29th along Tacoma Springs Road near mile marker 1. Police say the 2008 BMW was traveling northbound at an excessive speed when, for reasons that are still under investigation, it left the roadway to the right and entered the desert terrain. The vehicle then overturned several times. The 31-year-old driver was ejected from the vehicle, while the 49-year-old male front passenger remained inside. Both men were pronounced dead at the scene by arriving medical personnel. Their names have not yet been released, pending notification of next of kin. Las Vegas Metro officers confirmed that this crash marks the 98th and 99th traffic-related deaths in their jurisdiction so far in 2025. The Collision Investigation Section at Las Vegas Metro continues to investigate the cause of this crash.
In national news, President Donald Trump signed a bill earlier today launching a new initiative designed to help veterans hold on to their homes. Let's take a look at the details.
President Donald Trump on Wednesday signed the VA Home Loan Program Reform Act into law, launching a new initiative aimed at helping veterans avoid foreclosure. The newly enacted law creates a partial claim program under the Department of Veteran Affairs, which allows veterans who fall behind on their mortgage payments to defer those missed payments until the end of their loan term, rather than facing an immediate foreclosure. This program replaces the Veteran Affairs Service Program, or VASP program, that was introduced in 2024 under President Joe Biden.
So I'm thrilled to sign the VA Home Loan Program Reform Act into law, and that is something that they've wanted to do for a long time. This legislation provides desperately needed relief to veterans and their families who have fallen behind on their mortgages, of which there are a lot because we have somebody that doesn't want to lower interest rates. Probably won't lower them today. It's a really sort of an amazing situation. And it helps keep our promise to end veterans' homelessness. And an estimated 61,000 American veterans are in danger of losing their homes, as you know. But thanks to this bill, the Department of Veterans Affairs will be empowered to pay loan holders the necessary amount to prevent foreclosures on our veterans, so our veterans won't be foreclosed and put out onto the streets. It's very important. This bill also creates a 5-year partial claim program that could benefit up to 3.7 million veterans. That's the kind of numbers you're talking about. It's big stuff. The costs of the program are fully offset and will add nothing at all to debt. This common sense legislation had overwhelming support and passed unanimously in the House and the Senate. Wow,
Let me tell you that not only this bill, which will help make sure that those veterans have got themselves in a situation where maybe they would be foreclosed on, it gives them just a little bit extra help without the government going into a banking business like what we had with the previous administration. I also want to say thank you too, though, for appointing Doug Collins as our secretary for the VA. As chairman of the VA, having the opportunity to work with Doug, one, because we worked together before, but he has the right attitude, and the attitude is the VA is not about bureaucracy. It's about the veterans, and we want to keep it that way.
I'm the longest serving enlisted member of the United States military to ever get elected to Congress in the history of our nation. And I'm unequivocally stating right now that President Donald J. Trump is the most positive, pro-veteran president in the history of this country. And so he backs up his words with deeds, and this is another example of how President Trump is taking care of our veterans. So, sir, I'm very thankful for you, for your leadership, and let's get this thing done and get our veterans into homes. So God bless you, and God bless the United States.
Thank you.
Congress approved the VA Home Loan Program Reform Act in a bipartisan vote, with the House passing this version in May and the Senate following in suit in July. Now, President Donald Trump has signed this into law, and this bill will be effective starting today, July 30th, 2025.
More news now on this Wednesday. Passenger numbers at Harry Reid Airport continue to drop, with June figures showing a steady decline. The latest data raises concerns about travel trends and what they could mean for the region's tourism economy.
In their June report, officials announced that 4,726,462 passengers passed through the Las Vegas airport, marking a 6.3% decline from the 5,046,347 passengers recorded in June 2024. Year to date, the airport has seen 27,656,335 passengers, a 4.1% decline compared to the same time last year. International numbers are also trending down, with Harry Reid Airport seeing almost a 10% drop in passenger traffic this June compared to June 2024. June marks the 5th consecutive month of decline for the airport.
Sports coming up, and the Aces' Asia Wilson had a big night against Los Angeles. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner and Rowe today.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Centered Health is here in Pahrump, offering primary care, advanced wound care, and pain and vascular treatments. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and located at 1360 East Nevada Highway 372, Suite 5. We're accepting new patients and most insurances. Call us at 775-990-1772 to schedule a visit today. Centered Health, your bridge to better health.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bell Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Make your dream home a reality with SME Cabinetry. We consider every client's project a priority and customize plans and precision installations for cabinets, countertops, flooring, and more. Does your kitchen need a makeover? Mention this commercial and we'll throw in an undermounted stainless steel kitchen sink with any full kitchen order. We're located here in Pahrump at 51 Emery Street, and we're open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. Call us today at 775-247-7500 or visit us online at smecabinetry.com.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Jackie Young had her first triple-double, and Asia Wilson scored 34 points against the Los Angeles Sparks on Tuesday night. Mikey has that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators lost another on Tuesday night, 8-2, rematch this evening at 7:05. Jackie Young had her first triple-double, and Asia Wilson scored 17 of her 34 points in a dominant first quarter that propelled the Las Vegas Aces to an 89-74 win over Los Angeles Sparks on Tuesday night. Ryne Sandberg, a Hall of Fame second baseman who became one of baseball's best all-around players while starring for the Chicago Cubs, has died. He was 65. We'll all remember the day against the St. Louis Cardinals 41 years ago, dubbed the Sandberg game, when Ryne had 5 hits and 7 RBI, including 2 game-tying home runs that helped lift the Cubs to a memorable 12-11 victory.
Sandberg hitting 327 now. The pitch. There it goes. Way back. It might be. It could be. It is. Holy cow. The game is tied. The game is tied. Ryne Sandberg did it. Listen to the crowd. Stretch the pitch. Hey! Way back! Might be out of here! He did it! He did it again! The game is tied! Holy cow! How about that?
The annual Spaghetti Dinner and Desert Auction, hosted by the Pahrump Valley High School football program, is set for Saturday, August 2nd at 6 p.m. in the Pahrump Valley High School cafeteria. Tickets for the dinner can be purchased for $10 at the door. All proceeds go directly back to the program in support of the upcoming season, set to kick off on Friday, August 22nd at Pinecrest Academy, Cadence. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Well, a scam is plaguing Nye County, spreading fear and panic among residents by threatening arrest if they don't comply unless they make an immediate payment.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Joe McGill. I'm here to tell you about a new scam that has been going around lately. Yesterday, KPVM received information from an individual saying that he received a call from a subject identifying himself as Sergeant Jesse Daniels with the Nye County Sheriff's Department.
My name is Sergeant Jesse Daniels, Nye County Sheriff's Department. Lawrence Division to be exact.
The caller told that individual that he had failed to provide a DNA sample on 2 separate occasions and was demanding payment of $1,400 in order to drop a warrant that was issued for his arrest.
Did receive these 2 citations. However, the judge did allow them to be placed in the civil processing realm. So that matter is fully resolvable here today without having to undergo the booking and process. According to what I see here, the judge did attach the minimal preset amount allowed to each citation. That amount is fully reimbursable. Once you do place that amount, receive your vouchers, as well as implement those 2 things that the state requested.
That is a very common scenario that takes place. I can tell you that law enforcement will never call you on the phone and tell you that you need to pay money to get out of a warrant. We're going to come to your door, knock on your door, and take you into custody. This person was told to go to Walmart and that money could be transferred to take care of this so that he would not be arrested.
So if you choose to proceed with the civil processing procedure, sir, you will have to either place that amount in either cash form or debit card. That being the Walmart Supercenter location is the only location that can process the debit card.
He asked if he could just go to the sheriff's office and take care of it, and this individual, Sergeant Daniels, told him that if he went to the sheriff's office, he had to be arrested and would spend several days in jail until he saw a judge.
Well, sir, do be informed that you do have this warrant at this time, so simply proceeding to the station and stepping foot on government grounds or coming in contact with active law enforcement, you will show an active warrant. So at that point, you will be forced to undergo the due processing procedure.
Again, this does not happen. Do not fall prey to this. These are just one of the many scams that are going around. I spoke to the individual identifying himself as Jesse Daniels on the phone, and I identified myself, and he immediately hung up. So that is pretty obvious, isn't it? Again, don't fall for this. If anybody ever calls you saying they're from a government entity of any kind, or your bank, or the power company, anything, and they're demanding money, if you cannot go straight to their office or call them directly to their main number, which you can find on the internet, then it's a scam. It's never going to happen that way. They're never going to make you go to Walmart or Rite Aid to send money through the internet to pay for a warrant. So, don't be a victim, protect yourself, and don't even talk to these people. Thank you.
Coming up, a controversial mining project was just given the green light. We'll have the story on that. You're watching News 25.
The Cars and Stripes event starts now at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. What better way to celebrate America than having the biggest truck sale of the year? Loyal Chevy owners get a legendary half-ton Silverado Trail Boss for up to $9,000 off or 0% APR financing on approved credit. Trade in your old car, truck, or SUV and get a sleek new Sierra Elevation 1500 for up to $11,000 off. How about the all-new 25 Chevy Equinox, now $1,750 off? We've got tons of cars, trucks, and SUVs from under $20,000. And we're so excited to celebrate the birthday of the USA and say, we love you, Pahrump. Visit PahrumpCars.com for details or stop by the Auto Plaza today.
Struggling with opioid or alcohol use in rural Nevada? West Care Nevada is here to help. Our rural opioid and alcohol recovery program, called ROAR, offers medication-assisted treatment and support services to help you take back control. Since 1973, we've helped people build healthier, brighter futures. Call 775-751-6990. Take the first step today.
Are you tired of dropped calls and high phone bills? Switch to Valley Communications Voice over Internet Protocol home phone services and experience crystal clear calls and great rates while using Valley Communications Internet services, which provides lightning fast internet. For the first 12 months, enjoy phone services starting at $19.95. It's an easy choice. Visit us today at valleycom.com to learn more. Valley Communications, local, affordable, reliable.
Hey Pahrump, if your loved one is in jail or has a warrant for their arrest, it can be scary. But rest assured, Matt Sadler, your friendly local bail bondsman, is available 24/7 to help. If you need to get them out of jail fast, A-Hope Bail Bonds will find the solution. They're always looking to say yes when others make it tough. Call Matt Sadler today at 775-442-2245 to get things started right now over the phone. Also make sure to check out his local podcast at thenevadapatriot.com. And God bless.
At Fit Zone Gyms, we meet you where you are. No judgment, just results. We got your back.
We have everything you need to be successful, including a team of certified personal trainers.
We provide several fitness classes, from body sculpt to silver sneakers. There is something for everyone.
We are proud to be Pahrump's hometown gym. With memberships starting at $29 a month, we offer 24-hour access, tanning, no-term contracts, and much more. For more information, visit
MyFitZone.com.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. On this Wednesday, tensions are rising near one of Nevada's rarest ecosystems as a controversial mining project just over the California border faces growing backlash. Nearby communities are sounding the alarm over potential threats to water and wildlife near the Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refuge.
A nearby Nevada town is drawing a firm line in the sand. Mining is not welcome near the Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refuge. Local residents concerned about water and biodiversity were hopeful when federal officials began reviewing whether to ban new mining claims near the refuge. But now, just across the California border, a new project is moving forward. This month, the Trump-era approval of a mining exploration plan has been activated. St. Cloud Mining will drill 43 holes for clinoptolite, a mineral used in water treatment and odor control, just 3 miles from the refuge boundary. Federal land managers say the drilling poses no significant impact to the environment. Locals aren't convinced. Ash Meadows is home to 12 federally protected species and dozens more found nowhere else on Earth, including the critically endangered Devil's Hole pupfish, thought to be the rarest fish in the world. Communities in Amargosa Valley and Beatty, already facing groundwater concerns, continue to speak out against mining and large-scale solar near their fragile ecosystem.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That's a Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam, and we are looking out from the News 25 TV studios here in Pahrump. And the Goldfield Days celebration is coming up starting Friday. Will the weather be terrific as it's been? Cool mornings, cool nights, and there's a parade on Saturday. Complete forecast is up in a bit.
Make this the summer event going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Summer is here, and the deals are heating up. At Saida Trudeau, we have the perfect vehicle at a great price just for you, like an all-new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 with as much as $4,000 in rebates. Looking for more adventure? How about a brand new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon 4x4 at employee pricing? That's right, you pay what we pay, plus an extra $3,250 in rebates to save you even more. Maybe a brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie 4x4 Crew Cab is more your style. with rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months or employee pricing and an extra $3,000 in rebates. At Saïd Trudeau, you're sure to find a great deal and great service all summer long. Come see us today and make this the summer event you'll never forget. Saïd Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Attorney Jonathan Nelson, don't you want to tell everyone about your awards?
That's right, Rhonda. J.K. Nelson Law has received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3 locations in Pahrump, Summerlin, or Southwest Las Vegas. Give us a call, 727-9900. And remember, when you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson.
You're pregnant. And no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you can't stop using. But it's not too late. There are safe places across Nevada to help pregnant women stop using. No matter how lost you are, how far along you are, there's always hope. If you or someone you love is pregnant or thinking about getting pregnant and using alcohol, drugs, or tobacco, visit SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org or call 211 to find help today.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Good evening, Nevada. My name is Roy Rosell, coming to you from the Channel 25 Weather Studios. And taking a look at Nevada right now, up in northern Nevada, Fernley is looking at 87 degrees. Fallon is looking at 91. Carson City is at 84. Tonopah is at 86. Goldfield's at 88. Beatty is at 98 degrees. Amargosa and Las Vegas are twinning today at 103. And Death Valley is at 114 today. But here in the beautiful paradise of Pahrump, it's currently 99 degrees. The high today was 100 degrees. With sunny skies, we saw wind speeds at south at 14 miles per hour. The humidity is 10%, and the sun rose this morning at 5:49 and will be setting tonight at 7:50 p.m. The humidity raises up to 15%, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 13 miles per hour. The low tonight is going to be 70 degrees. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. We will be seeing triple digits throughout the next 7 days. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be 100, 102 on Friday, 101 on Saturday, 103 on Sunday, 101 on Monday, 102 on Tuesday, and then all the way up to 104 next Wednesday. Make sure to stay hydrated, Nevada. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
All righty. Thank you, Miss Rosell. Nearly perfect. And just for a little historical reference, last year at this time, we're almost 18 to 20 degrees warmer. Imagine that. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.
That moment when people have outgrown their home and start looking for a new one. Each home is appraised